We are joined now by the aforementioned Ed Bastian, CEO of Delta Airlines. He's at company headquarters in Atlanta. Ed, good morning. Good to have you with us. I'm not telling you anything you don't know. People are afraid to fly right now. Your bottom line reflects that, as Tom just reported. So walk me through the process of getting on one of your planes, from the airport to the flight to landing to getting off the plane. What is it like to fly right now for people who are scared but may be considering it?
Well, Willie, good to be with you. Thanks for having us. The flight experience today is really positive. I know there's a lot of anxiety in the general public, and even for road warriors who have been out flying for years, their first time back, there's a level of angst that they need to almost be walked through the process. With the planes have been sanitized. We electrostatically fog every flight, every seat, every service level before every single plane takes off. The HEPA filters we talked about, the filtration systems, are cleaner than the air that you and I are breathing right now, or the air that you may have breathed when you were in a grocery store or at any other public venue. We have space on our planes. We are really serious about space. We only book our planes to 60% full, so there's a lot of space on the planes. Every middle seat is blocked on Delta, as well as the airports also have a lot of seats blocked. So from a customer standpoint, and we get this feedback from customers, they actually see it a better experience than they were just a year ago. I've got one data point for you. We survey our customers. Our Net Promoter Scores are real important at Delta, and we've always taken a lot of pride in the service our people put out. Our scores this past June were 20 points higher than the June prior. So we've re-examined the flight experience. We realize people need someplace to go. I think a lot of the angst is less about the airplane itself as compared to what you're going to do when you land. The businesses aren't open. The hotels may not be there. The restaurants, the theme parks. So I think that's part of the equation.
Let me ask you about, Ed, masks. You announced earlier this week that masks will be required on the flights by employees and travelers as well. What happens if I don't wear a mask on the plane? What's that process like?
Well, we've been requiring masks since the 1st of May. And we've been steadily and rather aggressively stepping up our enforcement of the mask policy. You cannot board a Delta plane unless you have a mask on. If you board the plane and you insist that not wearing your mask, we will insist that you don't fly Delta into the future. We already have over 100 people we put on that list. We implemented a new procedure this week because we've had some customers indicate that they have underlying conditions that makes wearing a mask dangerous for them. We've told them then you may not want to fly, to reconsider whether air travel is the right form of transportation. But if they do decide they want to continue to fly, we have a screening process with the University of Pittsburgh Medical Center and StatMD, where the customer will talk to the doctor before they get on the plane to actually have it validated that they indeed cannot wear a mask.
That's that clearance to fly process. So let me ask you about your business now.
Exactly.
We just saw that you're losing $27 million a day. You're coming off the worst quarter in the history of the company. I'll just ask you bluntly, as this goes on, how does Delta survive this? How does the airline industry survive this?
Well, we've done a lot at Delta. As you may know, when the pandemic started, we were burning cash. We were losing about $100 million a day in March. So for the month of June, just 90 days later, we got that cash burn down to $27 million. Still a lot of money, but a considerable improvement from where we were. One of the reasons we've been able to stand as together as an industry as we have is because of the CARES Act and the government stimulus that enabled us to pay our people, ensure that all of our employees will keep their job at full pay for the next 6 months. You know, it was from April 1 through the end of September. And that's been immeasurable in terms of the help and the assistance that's provided. That CARE assistance is not in those cash burn numbers. So the real cash burn for the company is actually better.
Very quickly, will you need more money from the government?
I don't know, Willie. We're trying hard not to. We've got a lot of opportunities here to continue to improve our costs. We've got almost 20% of our employees have agreed to retire starting August 1st. We have many more thousands that voluntarily are taking time off without pay. So the employees are doing an amazing job of trying to keep the airline afloat. We need demand to come back. So I don't know government assistance is the answer. What we really need is a vaccine. We need some medical confidence back in consumers and continue to restore confidence in air travel.
Well, we wish you good good luck in that. Delta CEO Ed Bastian, thanks for your time this morning. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Willie.